Hello, everyone. Let's Shampoo Boy coming at you. And today, I don't know about you, but I'm fucking amazing because I am taking some buttermilk and seasoning pre-soaked venison steak and I'm going to turn it into Venison Schnitzel. You're going to see the steps I do to do that. To make sure that is done quite well. And you're going to see me fry it in beef fat. But I'm going to give you temperature advice. If you want to extend the shelf life of your beef fat you're going to fry with, and to ensure this stuff is good and cooked well. That'll all be coming up. Alright guys. This over with, shall we? Okay, you're seeing me do this. I'm taking these up. I'm cutting these pieces. I'm cutting sections out away from the bone. I don't mind the bone marrow myself. I eat it straight up. I don't mind it. My folks will cringe when I do it, but I don't give a shit. I like it. I'd say everybody's got their taste, you know? Cut these sections up. Cut them away from the bone. Like so. Cutting them in about like these. Like this. I'll leave that bone there. Ooh. Damn, ain't no marrow for me to finger out. Now, What's your nasty? No shit. You should. I got more stretch marks on my brain than the Octomom has on her abdomen and thighs. That being that side. On there. This is not an exact thing, so ooh. Took in that acidity from the buttermilk soaking. Let me just get these cut. Just cut them away from the carve them away from the bone. Like so. Cut your connective tissues of choice out. Now this is a complete one. I want to get the camera down here. And do this. And I'm not worried about soap as much because lactic acid in the buttermilk soaking and the spices tend to kill pathogens. So I'm not really worried about it. Pretty nifty, if you ask me. It's pretty neat to do shit like that. Now let's see if I can get this fit. See if I can keep this propped up. Now, this one right here. You can smell the seasoning that permeates through the meat, so it's really going to be fine. Now this one here, now I'm going to move this around. Now here's how you're going to do this. This big section right here will make a decent sized schnitzel, so you just cut it like so. Then now remember, this is venison, this is deer. No, Bambi was not involved, nor his mammy, or his kids were not involved in this one. It's a different buck. You carve it away from the bone like that. And go like that. And damn. Well, let's see if I can get that one out. Nope. Can't. Damn. Can't get it out. Oh well. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. Have to rinse it off though a little bit. I'm not into the irony taste, but fuck it. I'll do it. This is highly edible and highly nutritious in its current form. I'm just going to rinse it off a little. And again, lactic acid bacteria can kill pathogens, so I'm not too worried. And you just witness me eat buttermilk marinated bone marrow on camera. See, I can do shit like that. I ain't worried. I know what I'm doing. Now, that's done. Got the steaks made. We'll move on to the next clip of me pounding it to tenderize it on the same cutting board. See you then. Alright guys. Hey guys, what's going on? I got these cut up. Now here's what you do. We'll have these put in a bowl. Or actually, I'm going to put them on this cookie. You had to jerk that up. It's in a tight binding spot. Lay them all over here, except this first one. And what you do, I'm going to use this other thick one here as a counterweight. I will warn you, when you get a slight burn, a slight cut, the mix of lactic acid and pepper actually burns like a motherfucker. So, if you're worried about that, you don't need to. You shouldn't, because it's a false worry. And there we go. And salt next. I use 3 kinds of pepper if I have it, or if I don't, I just stick with black and cayenne on my shit. But anyways, what we're gonna do, re-tenderize this shit. Oh, you see on this side, spiky side, you just go like this. Turn it over, same thing. Don't watch your fucking fingers. Get that tenderization all the way through. And then you start pounding it out. After you get it all the way through. And you start. Now this cutting board's not quite the best one to go with. You want a bit heavier. You start pounding it out like this to get it to your desired thinness. And you get it thinned out enough. Now this motherfucking bouncy thing here. There we go. There we go. You want it too thin, but you want it a bit thinner than this. And you repeat the process. I think this personally will be alright for me. This will do. Ain't nothing crazy stuck to it or not. This side's a little thicker than I need it to be. So I'll just. There you go. I'll see you later in the next clip. What's up, guys? It's Shrimp Po Boy here. As you can see, I got all the veins pounded out, the venison veins and wieners to make schnitzel with. I got cassava flour here. Now I'm about to give me a bowl. I'm going to give me a little bowl. I'm going to put some eggs in it. I'm going to use this plate. I'm going to put this one back up because I don't need it. Actually, no. I see some flashing on it. Anyway, folks, a second. My jar of beef fat is. Where's that? Somebody use that to fry it. Just like this full. I might just do one egg and go from there. See? If I use another egg, I'll tell you. Don't worry. I'll just get a bowl. Flat bowl, ideally. to watch this one. Anyway, real quick, I'll just wash it, rinse it, and just leave it wet because the egg is just gonna go in there. Not a big deal. So, anyway, what you do, you treat this method just like you would traditional, like you do breadcrumbs and whatnot, and flour, regular flour. Since this is not going to have a grain in it, and just get a little whisk or fork, either one, whichever you want to do. Just beat the shit out of it. I'll just there it is. Maybe 1 or 2 specks. What you do, you take your Venison, little piece of it. What you do is first you get the flour on it. Okay. Get the egg on it. You get your pork rind breadcrumbs on it. Beat it onto it really well. And if you feel like doing another coating, you can do the flour dredge. What you would do instead, you dip in the egg again, slosh it around a little bit, then you would do the flour, and then you would do the pork rind. Well, you technically would do the pork rind again, but still. If you want to do it again, it's a different process, but basically, you would just take the egg, and then you would dip it in that, but whatever. That's what I was meant to say, meant to do. I confused myself, but you're watching me. Get it coated, then the pork rind breadcrumb. Now, those are my little test ones. But those are my little test ones without seasoning. So I'm going to do a little experiment. But what I would normally do for the beef ones that I make, first off, I would get one out. In fact, I'm going to use this pan. I'm going to put them on this pan. In fact, I got a salt bloom to make. I'm going to show y'all how to do that one. And then cayenne. Just a little bit of it. You do it on each side. You don't want to heat it up too much, but you want that taste in there. Here's the garlic powder. A little white pepper. Oh, you bitch. Went up my nose. Ooh. Oh, shit. Fuck me with a club. Oh fuck, this is even hotter. And you do the same thing on the other side. You repeat the process. Yeah, these shakers, you're better off having a dedicated salt shaker for this. And then you just repeat the process with the cayenne, garlic, white pepper, black pepper. There's a mix of coarse and powder in this, so. And then you dip these the same way. And then the egg. Again, the egg. Pastured will make it, you know, pastured eggs being the best ones, or make it through fortified through silage of purslane. Only the silage. Raw purslane and dried purslane has enough fucking oxalate to kill a chicken or a cow or a sheep. So I say silage only. I have to beat myself up another egg, but I can get this to work. You dredge that in the breadcrumb of pork rind. Same way. If you got gloves, use them. It'll set. And anyways, I'll get to the last clip of me frying them, which if you want to extend your beef fat life or your usage of it, make damned sure, if you got a digital thermometer, use it and make sure you have at least 320 degrees max. Now it's a little bit of a slower fry, that's okay. Trust me, it's fine. Anyways, I'll cut to that. I'll see you then. There you are, guys. As you can clearly see, I used the beef fat was in this jar. I'm going to get the last bit of it out. Just a second. I've got it. Here it is. If you don't want to talk, we'll keep it quiet. 'Cause sometimes a heartache hurts worse if you hide it. I think there's a chance one slow dance might ease the pain. You have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say, as I hold you against me, will forever be a secret between us two. I've been wanting you, but you didn't know it. And now that he's gone, at last I can show it. Your heart is tired for the rest of your life. Lay your love on me. Look at that. That's a real puffed up Venison Schnitzel right there. You lay it down slowly towards you. I'm about to show you this. If you can see up here. Slowly lay it in, do like that. Now this little bitty one you could get away from if you want. And make sure that the beef fat surrounds it. If you want to lessen the deuterium of your overall in your food, just stick to beef fat, lard, bear fat if you got it. If you're part featherhead descent like me, or whatever, if you got it, if you know how to use it. You know what to look for when they fatten themselves up with kill. Yada yada yada. Right? Now, this is not terrible. This is way better than all them other forms of breading. It's not nearly as many carbohydrates overall, so it's not bad. There's also, it's pork rinds. It's just straight up plain pork rinds from anywhere, any conventional or pastured whatnot. It's perfectly fine. And you're cooking in beef fat, which also is very good, and it's paleo, and it's deuterium. This is technically a paleo schnitzel if it wasn't for the fact that I used venison that was soaked in buttermilk, hot sauce, and so on and so forth, marinated in that to calm that, because the flavor of the yeah, it's good. Hold on. All right. Anyways, folks, that's what you do, and you get them until you lift them up a little bit to check them, see if they're fully done. Usually the crust will really puff up and give a nice crispiness. But anyway, thank you for watching this whole process. I'll see you later on.